So for today's video, I'm going to be playing a little game. A game that my wonderful wife, Stacey, aka the Chapter Conundrum, has concocted for me to play. And you can probably guess from the title that you're viewing right now, can Jake guess his friend's favorite books? So this game was heavily inspired by one of my favorite YouTube comedy channels, Smosh. This is something that Shane over on there does, where he tries to guess the cast members' favorite books or movies or TV shows or whatever. And me and Stacey thought it would be a fun idea for me to try to guess some of my favorite booktubers, some of my good friends on BookTube's favorite books. So for this game, we reached out to as many people as we could, and we ended up getting 31 people to submit 3 of their favorite books. Now, whether or not they're like their all-time favorites or they're just some of their favorites, it'll be interesting to see. I know at least one of our good friends, Ian, he's not including like his favorite book of all time, which is East of Eden, which is probably gonna screw me over because I know that's his favorite and he knows that I know that's his favorite. So he probably is trying to throw me off a little bit here, but it'll be fun to see these booktubers and what they actually picked and if I'm able to actually guess them. I'm assuming that if some people like actually picked their favorites, I'm gonna be pretty good, but if people are trying to throw me off here, or maybe I forget like one specific book that they love, I might be thrown off a bit, but I think I'm gonna do fine. I don't think I'm gonna get everybody, that would be insane, but I think I'm gonna do okay. Now, what that ratio is gonna look like, if I get at least half or whatever, but it'll be fun just to see how I do, and it'll be fun to give all these people a shout out because all of these are wonderful booktubers. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the game. Also, if you want to play along, we have this wonderful sheet in the description below where I have all of the booktubers listed, and I'm going to be going off. I'm going to be guessing them one at a time here. 3 books are going to pop up here, and I'm going to have to decide who it is, and if I get it wrong or right, I can cross them off the list, and we're just going to go from there. So that's how the game works.
Are you ready?
I am ready. All right, so the first one we have is The 40 Elephants, Daisy Darker, and One for the Money. This one is very easy. I know this is our good friend Nala from Here There Be Stories. I'm very confident about this, so show me if I'm right, baby. I knew it. All right, we got an easy one right off the back. I know she's a big fan of Daisy Darker and 40 Elephants, so that one was an easy one. So we started off easy. I got one. And, well, this one is very easy as well. We have a Will White book, a Cradle book, Winter Steel, Priest of Bones, and Pale Kings. This is Boiled Jellyfish. Yes, that one was also very easy. Jordan from Boiled Jellyfish, so 2 for 2. All right. This one, oh, okay. Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. That doesn't really help. A lot of people love Sanderson. The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. And An Autumn War by Daniel Abraham. Ooh. I feel like the Daniel Abraham one is going to be the one to focus on here. Who loves Daniel Abraham? I think Grace likes Daniel Abraham, I'm pretty sure. Has Kayla read Daniel Abraham? I'm not sure. Patrick Ryan, maybe. Zara? Maybe Zara? But I think Zara's gonna have, I think she has other books, like darker fantasy books. I think Kayla might have more indie fantasy. Yeah, the one name that pops out for me is Grace, so I might go with that one, but I'm gonna double check here because there's a lot of names here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grace. Final answer. Yes. All right, we're 3 for 3. I'm doing better than I expected to be doing. I'm glad. I'm assuming there's going to be some harder ones. Maybe you're starting off easy for me. Okay. Oh. Guy Gabriel K, The Count of Monte Cristo, and To Ride Hell's Chasm, Janie Wards. This is Nico. This is, yep, I knew it. Man. 4 for 4. Okay, yeah. Janie Wards gave it away. That's an easy Nico pick, so, yep. There we go. Ooh, okay. We have Wrath by John Gwynne, Heir of Navrin by Michael J. Sullivan, and The Godbreaker by Mike Brooks. I don't even know if I've heard of The Godbreaker. I've definitely heard of John Gwynne and Michael J. Sullivan. Michael J. Sullivan makes me think of Patrick Ryan, because I know he loves Michael J. Sullivan. But John Gwynne is making me think Dominish. Who else could it be? That's kind of my two people I'm thinking of. Dominish and Patrick Ryan. I think Patrick Ryan, he might have a Dresden book on there. Or, you know, he's going to have a Drew Hayes book, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dom. Nice. Alright, yeah. I'm glad I remembered Drew Hayes, because I'm pretty sure Patrick Ryan's going to have a Drew Hayes book on there. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5 for 5. Damn. Alright, what's the next one? Joe Abercrombie, Dungeon Crawler Carl, and The Spear Cuts Through Water. Well, I know Ian loves Dungeon Crawler Carl, but I know a lot of people have read it before. I don't know if Ian loves Joe Abercrombie though. And The Spear Cuts Through Water. I'm not even sure what that book is. I think I may have heard of it, but I don't know. I don't think it's Ian, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I think Amanda has been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, but has she read Joe Abercrombie or this other book? I don't know. This one is throwing me off here. I mean, it could be Ian trying to screw with me here. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Who else has read Dungeon Crawler Carl? I don't think it's Ian, and the only person on here that I know for sure has read Dungeon Crawler Carl is Amanda. I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna go with Amanda from the Reading and Writing Life. Oh, that makes sense. Damn. I thought he might have had Malazan or like a big epic fantasy, but yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so that's my first one. So I'm 5 for 6 at the moment, but yeah, I didn't know he read Dungeon Crawler Carl, so that makes sense. Okay. We have some Stephen King here. Okay. We have The Stand, and then I don't know what this book is. A Curious Beginning by Deanna Rayborn.
It's the first Veronica Speedwell.
That doesn't help me.
Oh.
And then Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. Okay. I figured we'd have some Stephen Graham Jones on here, which I'm thinking is either going to be Evie or Leslie, or maybe someone else. But Evie does not like Stephen King, so it's not Evie. Leslie, is The Stand her favorite Stephen King book? And then, I don't know what this other book is. That's really throwing me off. Now I'm trying to think of who else really likes Stephen Graham Jones. I'm trying to think of who else has read Stephen Graham Jones. Maybe Mindy's Book Journey. I know she likes horror, but I don't know if she would like. Yeah, this is really throwing me off. I guess I'm going to go with Leslie, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll go with Leslie. That's Amanda! Oh, that makes sense. Her favorite one is The Stand. Okay. And yes, of course she's read Stephen Graham Jones. Okay, that threw me off. Okay. So I've gotten 2 wrong in a row now. Oh boy, here's the decline. Okay. The Shadow of the Wind, The Pillars of the Earth, and Lonesome Dove. Who's read Lonesome Dove? Also The Shadow of the Wind and The Pillars of the Earth. This one, I'm not so sure about. I feel like this one's going to be very obvious when it hits me, but I'm blanking who loves Lonesome Dove. By the way, I have not read any of these books, so I haven't talked to anyone about these books, so they also don't really look like books I'd be interested in. No offense to whoever these favorite books are. But man, I am struggling with this one. I mean, I'm crossing off people that I'm pretty sure it's not, but I don't know whose it could be. I think Leslie has read Lonesome Dove and likes it, but I don't know. I don't know if she's read The Shadow of the Wind. I think maybe she's read Pillars of the Earth. How many times am I gonna guess Leslie? I don't know. But, oh boy. Yeah, I don't really know for this one. The only one on here that I know for sure has probably read Lonesome Dove is Leslie, so I'm just gonna go Leslie again. Let's see what happens. I don't think I'm right. Ian! What? So that threw me for a loop. Really? No Stephen King, no John Steinbeck, East of Eden. What? I mean, you know what? No, now I'm thinking I know he's read Shadow of the Wind, and I know that's one of his favorites. I just didn't know that he read Lonesome Dove, so that really threw me off. Oh boy, here's the decline. I'm gonna get all these wrong now. We have The Count of Monte Cristo again, and The Lord of the Rings, which is definitely giving out a Eurydite adventure, and Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Yeah, who else? I know Eurydite has to have Lord of the Rings on here, so that's my front runner for this one. But who else would have these books in their top 3? I'm curious. And Eurydite does tend to like, or he tends to read classics, so I think this makes the most sense. But who else loves Lord of the Rings? Okay. That's just, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say T from Eurydite Adventure. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're back on track here, because I know he had to have Lord of the Rings, and a lot of people kind of have mixed feelings on it, but he loves it, so that makes perfect sense. Ooh, okay. We have I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid, The Catcher in the Rye, and A Christmas Carol. I think Coleridge Girl, I think we've talked about her really liking I'm Thinking of Ending Things. So that's my front runner. Now I'm just trying to think of anybody else that would like these books. Yeah, that's my gut reaction, just because of the Ian Reid book, I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I'm pretty sure she said that that's one of her favorites, so I'm gonna go with Coleridge Girl. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're getting back on track here. So what's next? The Ocean at the End of the Lane. Okay, well this is jazz. Boom, that one was easy. He loves Neil Gaiman and The Ninth Circus. What's the author's name?
Aaron Morgenstern.
Yeah, I know he loves that. So that one was super easy. And if he didn't have a Neil Gaiman, I would have left, because that would have been insane.
I was hoping that Coleridge's would trip you up because Chaz has a special edition of Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense too, but it couldn't have been Chaz. It had to have Neil Gaiman.
Fair enough.
Okay. Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. A Storm of Swords by George R. R. Martin, my all-time favorite book. And The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. This is strange. So someone who loves epic fantasy, but also someone who loves Toni Morrison. I feel like a lot of people love Hobb and A Song of Ice and Fire, so really I gotta try to think of who loves The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Man. This almost feels like it could be Evie, because I know Evie, I'm pretty sure she likes Toni Morrison. She might like Robin Hobb, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't read A Song of Ice and Fire. And obviously Evie would have, I think, Jane Austen or Stephen Graham Jones, so I'm pretty sure it's not Evie. But who else loves The Bluest Eye? Maybe Jordan? Has Jordan read? Jordan from It's a Hardback Life. Has he read Song of Ice and Fire? Maybe he likes The Bluest Eye? I don't know. Who else loves Hobb on here? Ugh, man. This is... Maybe Zara. But I think Zara would have, like, dark fantasy, like, Abercrombie, Mark Lawrence, Baker. But maybe she loves... I don't know. This one is really throwing me. And it's because of The Bluest Eye. Who loves The Bluest Eye? It's probably going to be obvious when you reveal it. Oh, God. Man. I don't know. I'll go with Zara. Ben? Really? Ben loves The Bluest Eye? Okay. Okay. I did not know that. Apparently I don't know Ben very well. So, okay. Oh. Pen Pal, Pines, and Under the Dome. This is Carly. Froglet Carly, yep. Because I know that Under the Dome is her favorite. And I don't know a lot of people that say Under the Dome is their favorite. And yeah, I did know that those other books she liked a lot. So that makes perfect sense. Storm of Swords again. And well, this is Kate, Literary Apothecary. Yep, she loves Outlander, and she's been reading A Song of Ice and Fire. So yep, that one was pretty easy. Ooh, Foundation, A Declaration of the Rights of Magicians. Never heard of that. And Children of Time. Okay. This one is really throwing me. Someone's trying to mess with me on this one, I think. And Stacey's over there laughing, so it's gonna be somebody I'm not expecting. I knew it. Oh God. Is it Andrew screwing with me? I don't think it's Andrew. Who? Yeah, it's really throwing me. I don't know what that middle book is. I've never heard of it. But Foundation and Children of Time, this is someone that really likes sci-fi, I'm assuming. Tchaikovsky makes me think of Pete. So it could be Peach, but would Pete really... I mean, Pete's got to have, like... I don't know. That's the only one I can think of that, like, loves Tchaikovsky. I'm sure he's read Foundation, but I don't know if that's a favorite by him. Ugh. Yeah. That's the only one I can think of. I'm gonna go with Pete. Josephina? Wait a minute. That, I would not have guessed that in a million years. What happened to that one series that I read that you recommended to me? That's one of your favorites.
Green Rider.
No Green Rider? Josephina. I'm shook. No Green Rider. So that's why you were laughing. That's why you were laughing. Okay, what's next? Wistful Ascending, The Spirit Thief, and The Way of Kings. Okay. Huh. Well, Sanderson, like I've said, he's popped up on here before. There's a lot of people that love Sanderson. And again, this middle book, I have not heard of. The Spirit Thief by Rachel Aaron. Wistful Ascending, I have read, and a lot of people do like it. Who is this? This one is throwing me off too. Maybe Jord, maybe? Maybe Kayla? Patrick Ryan, although, yeah, I think he would have a Michael J. Sullivan on there. Or Dresden, or no, Drew Hayes. I gotta wait for Drew Hayes to pop up. That should be a dead giveaway for Patrick. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I'm gonna say Jord from Middle of Nowhere. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, we're back on track here. What's the count right now? What am I at?
You are at 11 correct and 5 incorrect if I've been tallying correctly.
Okay, so I'm doing pretty good. Some of these have been tough for obvious reasons, but this one, oh, okay. The Spear Cuts Through Water, The Bear and the Nightingale, and Robin Hobb. Okay, this is leaning Evie, because I know she loves The Bear and the Nightingale and Hobb. This book has popped up a couple of times. The Spear Cuts Through Water. I have not read this book. I don't know what this book is about, but it's definitely leaning Evie, even though I'm pretty sure she's going to have a Jane Austen book in there. Or she could be trying to throw me off. I don't know. But who else loves Hobb and The Bear and the Nightingale is the thing. I don't think anyone else qualifies, really. Yeah, this might be... Yeah, I'm going to go with Evie. Okay. So she tried to throw me off a little bit, because I know for a fact she loves Jane Austen. But The Bear and the Nightingale is kind of a giveaway. So, okay. I'm glad I didn't trip up over that one.
You would have been in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, this is Pete. It's Pete. That one was super easy. What were the books again? It was Tchaikovsky, Oathbringer, and Ken Liu. Yeah, that one was super easy. Okay.
Yeah, there's not that many people that I know of that have read that far into Shadow of the Apt.
Yeah, yeah. If it was like Children of Time, that's one thing, but like pretty far into Shadows of the Apt, yeah, it's definitely Pete. And we have Guy Gabriel Kay again, and then Gideon the Ninth, and the Tainted Cup. Huh. Who else? I mean, I know Nico really liked Guy Gabriel Kay, and I obviously guessed Nico already. Who else likes Guy Gabriel Kay and Gideon the Ninth? And then the Tainted Cup I really want to read, but I have not read it yet. Again, I know Leslie really liked the Tainted Cup, but I don't think she likes Guy Gabriel Kay. Man, who is this? I'm trying to think of who loves Guy Gabriel Kay. I don't think Christopher Navo. No, I don't think so. Colin, I don't think. My list is dwindling down, by the way, so now I've got like half the names crossed out just about, so I've got a smaller pool of people to choose from, which is helpful. But this one, man, might just have to throw out a random guess for this one, because I don't know. So I think I'm really struggling with this one. I'm just going to throw out a random guess. I have no idea. I'm going to say Trinity from Portable Magic. Maybe? Kate. Okay. That actually does make sense. This is Kate Coy, by the way. But yeah, that does make sense. All right, Iron Prince, David Gemmell, and The Green Mile. The only people I can think of that love Stephen King and old fantasy is Andrew. So I'm gonna say Andrew from Andrew's Wizardly Reads. Yep, that makes sense and checks out. Kagan the Damned, Black Wing, and the Stardust Grail. I'm at a loss. I've never heard of any of these books. So, oh God. Blackwing actually might sound the most familiar. Ed McDonald.
It should.
Really?
Yes. We bought it for Nina when she won Guess the Book.
Oh, okay.
But obviously Nina's not an option because she doesn't have a channel.
Yeah, but now I'm just thinking of like, I don't know. I don't know anything about these books, so it doesn't really help. Like there's some books that I haven't read that I know like who likes them and who doesn't. But these books, I don't know. Like I've heard of Blackwing, but these other ones I've never heard of. Man, maybe I'll guess Trinity again and be lucky, because yeah, some of these I'm just like there's some people in here that I'm like, if there's one book that pops up, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be them. But yeah, for this one I'm not sure, so I'll guess Trinity again and see if I get lucky this time. Okay. I will admit I'm not as familiar with her favorites, but yeah, so I'll have to watch more of her videos apparently. Seasons of Albaddon, Stephen Donaldson, The Chronicles of Thomas Covenant, and Annihilation. Oh, okay. Who has read these books? Man. It's gonna be easier for me to just start eliminating people. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know it's not Stacey. By the way, Stacey is an option here. So if I get hers wrong,
you're really in trouble.
I'm in trouble. But it's definitely not Stacey. It's not Patrick Ryan. It's not Leslie. It's not Kayla. I don't think it's Jordan from It's a Hardback Life. Who the hell could this be? Who like Stephen Donaldson is interesting, because I know Nico, like obviously I've guessed Nico already again, but it sounds like something Nico would like. Man, who loves Annihilation? Who man. Hopefully this isn't someone trying to throw me off again. Like a couple of people have already done. You know who you are. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with my gut. And I've watched Christopher Navo, but I'm not quite sure what his all-time favorites are. But maybe he likes these books. So I'm going to go with Christopher Navo. Oh, okay. This makes sense. This is someone that I've recently started watching, so I wasn't 100% what their favorites were, but yeah, this does make sense. So, all right, our next one, the Reformatory, Butcher and Blackbird, excuse me, And the Tainted Cup again. Okay. Who is this? The Reformatory is like a new book that I've heard some mentions of, but who has read this book and really liked it is the thing. Man. This could be Leslie, because I know she really liked The Tainted Cup, and maybe she would pick some other books to kind of give a shout out to. So maybe Leslie. Maybe Mindy too, although, well, yeah, The Reformatory is horror, so could be Mindy. Man, but I've guessed Leslie several times, and I've not guessed her yet. I'll go with Leslie, because I know she really liked The Tainted Cup, and these sound like books that she would like, so I'll go with Leslie. Okay. Finally got her. That would have been really funny if I just kept guessing Leslie and never got it. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay. The Three Musketeers, Before They're Hanged, Joe Abercrombie, and Flowers for Algernon. That's one of my all-time favorite sci-fi books. But who else loves Flowers for Algernon? Oh, you know what? Even though, you know what? This does make, you know, I'm trying to compute in my brain here. Sorry, folks. I'm leaning towards Zara for this one because I know she loves Joe Abercrombie, and I'm pretty sure she really likes Flowers for Algernon. The only thing is, I don't know if she loves the Three Musketeers. I'll have to keep looking here. Maybe I'm deceiving myself here. But that's the one that makes the most sense. Even though I'm not 100% that she loves Three Musketeers. I know she really likes Abercrombie and Flowers for Algernon. So you know what, I'm just gonna go with Zara, and hopefully that's right. Let's see. Okay, yep. Went with my gut, and it rewarded, so that's good. I didn't know she liked Three Musketeers. That's pretty interesting.
See, for me, that would have been one of the giveaways.
Really?
Like, I knew she loved it.
Okay.
But she read it a couple years ago, so maybe it might have been before she had a channel, or it might have been like very early in her channel before you were really watching her consistently.
Okay. I knew the other two. I did not know that one.
Okay, that's fair.
Swan Song, The Fisherman, and A Storm of Swords again. Good people that love A Storm of Swords. Who is this one? Yeah, The Fisherman I've never heard of, so that's not really going to help me. I don't have a lot of people left. How many people do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 people left to guess. So it should be getting easier to narrow down here. It's not Stacey. It's not Patrick Ryan. It maybe could be Mindy. It's not Kayla. Jordan? I don't think so. Colin? Maybe. Maybe Colin. So, man. Did Colin read Swan Song? You know, I think I'm gonna... The Fisherman kind of looks like it might be like a random horror book, and I know Mindy does really like horror. But I don't know, I can't remember. I'm sure she's read Robert McCammon, but I don't remember if she's read A Storm of Swords, so that might be risky. Although I do know Colin read A Storm of Swords and really liked it. But I don't remember if he read Swan Song, so I'm kind of up in the air between those two. It's gonna be really funny if it's not either of them. But you know what, I'm gonna go with Colin. That seems like the safer pick, so I'm gonna go with Colin. Oh, so close. Man, okay, so that makes sense. That does make sense. I should have went with her. Man. What's the next one? Okay, Rob J. Hayes, Never Die. The Judas Blossom. Guy Gabriel K. again. Y'all love some GGK over here. Who the heck is this? So it could be Kayla, because I'm pretty sure she really likes Rob J. Hayes. Has she read Guy Gabriel Kay though? Also the Judas Blossom. I'm not sure. That, yeah. That one, who else has read? I can't think of anyone else that has read Rob J. Hayes that loves Rob J. Hayes. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kayla. That's, you know, wait, hold on. Let me double check. Because I could be jumping the gun here. No, I'm gonna go with Kayla. Let's go with that. Christopher Nabo. Okay, that makes sense. Damn. Okay, what's my tally now?
You are at 17 correct and 9 incorrect, I think.
Okay, so I'm more than half already, so I'm exceeding expectations, so that's good. And I'm usually not good with under the pressure games like this, so I'm doing better than expected. So what's next? Fool's Fate, The Hobbit, and The Shining. Oh, okay. How many people do I have left here? I have Colin, Jordan, It's a Hardback Life, Kayla, Patrick Ryan, and Stacey. So I know it's not Stacey, and I know it's not Patrick Ryan. Kayla, I don't think she's read Stephen King, has she? Which would mean it's either Colin or Jordan. And I know Colin has read Stephen King. I don't know if he's, I think he started reading Robin Hood, but I don't know if he's caught up. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not sure which Robin Hood series this is. Fool's Fate, is that the second trilogy?
I think it's Tawny Man.
Oh, it's Tawny Man? Okay, so he might be caught up with Tawny Man. Yeah, I'm going to go with Colin.
Watch me be wrong and it not be Tawny Man, I don't know. It could be Fits in the Fool.
Okay, I don't know. But
maybe we should Goodreads it. Or
no,
just cut that out.
No, we're not cutting any of this out.
No.
I'm going to go with Colin. That's my final answer. And if I get it wrong, it's Stacey's fault.
Oh, it's my fault, is it?
Yeah. It's Colin. Okay. Yeah, I figured, like, Stephen King, and he's been reading Robin Hood. I didn't know The Hobbit was one of his favorites, so that's interesting.
Clearly, I'm not caught up in Hobbits.
No. All right, we only have a few people left, so hopefully this... I think with these people that I have left, Jordan, Kayla, Patrick Ryan, and my wife, I'm pretty sure I can narrow these down, so we'll see. The Kite Runner, The Infernal Devices, and My Lovely Wife. Okay. Well, it's definitely not Stacey, because she really... we buddy read My Lovely Wife, and we both did not like that. It's definitely not Patrick Ryan. I'm pretty sure Kayla is going to have more fantasy, so I'm going to go with Jordan from It's a Hardback Life. Yeah, okay. It's getting a little easier just because we have less options to choose from, so now we have 3 options left. Okay. Okay, we have Heliotrope, The House of Sacrifice, and The Bone Ships. Okay, well, it's definitely not Stacey. So it's either Kayla or Patrick Ryan. Now I know Patrick Ryan, I'm pretty sure he's read R.J. Barker and really liked him. But maybe Kayla has too, and I'm sure these other two. Well, I know Palmer Pickering is indie or self-pub. I'm pretty sure she's going to want to shout out that, but I'm pretty sure Patrick Ryan would be willing to do that too. Oh, but you know what, Patrick Ryan, I keep forgetting Drew Hayes. Drew Hayes has not shown up yet, so I'm pretty sure it's not Patrick Ryan. I'm gonna go with Kayla here. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, yeah. I almost forgot about Drew Hayes again. Okay, well now we're down to 2, and this should be pretty easy to suss out here. So what's the next one? Turncoat of War and Ruin and Words of Radiance. Words of Radiance, that's Patrick. Yep, okay. Did you save yourself for last, sweetie? Yep, that's Stacey. That was the easiest one, even though she's the last one. All right, I feel like I did pretty good here. How many did I get, sweetie?
I forgot to tally at the end. Hold on. You got 9 wrong. So if there's 31, that means you got what? 17?
22.
Yeah, sorry. What? Math? Cannot math this morning.
So I got 22 right and 9 wrong. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sorry, my tally does say 22 and 9.
And
I don't know why I went with 17.
It looks like we just finished in time because your battery is running low.
Yes, we did.
So good timing. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And big thanks to all of these wonderful booktubers who helped Stacey collaborate on this and send in their favorites. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I did a lot better than I thought I would do. I was kind of afraid I would get a lot of these wrong. And then everyone would be like, you don't know me, blah, 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 blah. But yeah.
Watch the 9 people comment that.
Yeah, the 9 people that I didn't get right, they'd be like, what the hell, Jake? What the hell? I thought we were friends. But yeah, I mean, there were definitely some people I could tell that were trying to throw me off. Like Ian, ridiculous. And Josephina, also ridiculous. No Green Rider. Who else was there? There was a couple of people that threw me off. Ben, I didn't know that he loved The Bluest Eye. That really threw me off. And there was also a lot of people that picked similar books. So a lot of people had Storm of Swords. A lot of people had Hob. A lot of people had that Spear Cuts Through Water book that I haven't read before. So yeah, it was challenging, but some of them were definitely dead giveaways. So that was helpful.
I did that on purpose, actually. A lot of people sent me options of like 5 or 6 books to choose from, and I just kind of picked the ones that might throw you off more. So I tried to have repeats on purpose, hoping it would sway you towards one person or another. And then I also, shout out to Ian the reader, because he went through this last night with me as a test run, and he helped me put them in an order that we thought was going to be more interesting.
Okay. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. So thanks to all the wonderful booktubers who participated, and big shout out to my wife for setting this up.
And to Ian for helping us.
Yes, even though he didn't have what I thought he would have, and it screwed me over. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Bookish Discord. I have my Patreon link down below and my Amazon wish list as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a fantastic day.